Video. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Summer Flare Phoenix, Jean Grey, which everybody is kind of upset. Going from free to play with all her uniforms now going to paywall. Kind of missed out on the X-Men '97 season 2, but we're gonna go ahead and just talk about it anyway. All right, so as you know, she is a native tier 2. So they do cost a little bit more if you do spend money. That's what, 40 tokens. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the build of my Jean Grey. Everything is capped but the dodge, which I should fix that, but okay. I have 20 Odins and all of them are awakened. Well, she has 19. She has the flame Odins as well. I do not have her elite gear unlocked. It is Sword of Bone, so it's kind of more PvE focused. Her type enhancement is maxed out. She has a stage 12 Power Ranger Hulk. I have a 5-star artifact, which when you do Jean Grey World Boss, you can actually go and farm hers for free. So definitely got to try to get the 6-star artifact. But it's got the right instinct, but it's damage reduction from boss types. All right. I do have 2 CTP slots. So I do need to apply that. Okay. So for PvE, we're going to take her into with the Mighty competition, and it is a max roll. So it's really good for a Mighty. The uniform is mythic. And the effect, it does give her increased flame damage by 50%, guard break immunity, and 60% pierce damage taken. The options being Hailstorm, Ultron, Juggernaut, Wong, and Apocalypse. So 2 old uniforms. Well, 3 old uniforms, really. And then you have the 2 newest ones right there. Okay. So let's go ahead and take her into some PvE content. All right. So we're going to go to stage 54 of King Thanos, where you need X-Men superheroes. All right. She can definitely go to 60 to 64 as well. And yeah, that's it. So 2 more floors left that I could use her on. So she could definitely do 35 to 39 as well with the X-Men, and 20 to 24. So pretty decent slots there. All right. So we're going to use Cyclops lead and Dazzler support. But for some reason, if you don't have Dazzler, you can use Storm. She does have some support passives as well. As you can see, all allies ignore dodge and increase elemental damage. So she is a support as well in her own right, but she is more of a damage dealer. But we're going to use this team right here. So let's go ahead and check out Jean Grey. Alrighty. So her skills are pretty random. Just 5, canceling the 4, canceling the 3. You'll want to sprinkle in the 2 and the 1 as well. And her tier 3 kind of gives her a boost in her skills. So she gets extra damage from her skills once she popped the tier 3, which is very nice. And she does get her tier 4 skill almost every rotation. So as you can see, it's just every rotation her tier 4 skill pops up, so which is very nice. Okay. So really just going into 5, 4, 1, then splashing the 2 and the 1 for extra damage. Really good. Okay. 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 Maybe if I had her elite gear, I could see something. But she's doing it. She's actually doing it, so not really mad about that. Just kind of wish she hit just a little bit harder, I guess. But hey, I'm not complaining. Storm probably would be her best support because of the elemental damage, so kind of give her a boost in that. So she is tanky because she does have some reflect, so she's pretty tanky there. Okay. Nice. Okay. She's handling her business. Okay. I'll probably say she'll finish with almost under a minute left. So and her tier 4 skill just pops up just, man, like clockwork. Alright, so there we go. Minute 7 seconds left on the clock. Like I said, it'll probably be a little bit faster with storm support because of the elemental damage, but hey, she can do it. Alright. We're going to go ahead and see what she could do against Black Dwarf and Ebony Maw on stage 54. Also, X-Men superhero floor. So we're going to see how well she could go against those two. So she can definitely do Thanos. So that means probably she could do the other World Boss Legends as well. So really, really nice uniform. Like I said, though, it just costs money now, which kind of hurts a lot of people. The Jean hasn't had a uniform in like almost 3 years, so okay. That's decent damage. Okay. Yeah, that reflect comes in handy. So, okay. Nice. Yeah, her tier 4 is probably the quickest and the fastest. So, it's like every rotation. So, that's pretty good. Okay. There we go. There go the bars. Okay. Very nice. Oh, I tried to get out of that, but I couldn't. It's okay though. That lingering damage is perfect. All right, so that's really good. Yeah, that's really good. So for PVE, that's really good. So that's decent. Not too bad. And that was with a mighty competition. So all right, so her tier 2 passive, she gets an increase of all resistance by 60%, 40% damage reduction, skill damage bonus damage. The 4-star passive, she has a revive. Leadership is just a debuff removal. The first skill has stun. Second has the outframe ignore, burn, paralysis, 20% heal, 80% chance to penetrate. So she does have penetration, which is nice and invincible. Removes all debuffs for 4 seconds. The third skill has a damage immunity, burn, silence. The fourth skill has snare, fracture, burn. And the fifth skill has burn, incapacitation, and paralysis. With a frenzy buff, accumulation, recover 6% of HP for every 1 second. So that's really nice, really nice. And like I said, the tier 4, well, the tier 3 has a 100% chance to penetrate, a flame immunity, invincible, and an increase of all attack by 50%. And this is the new tag. Acquires the following effects for 8 seconds. Flame damage, 180% of energy attack, additional 160 flame damage for cooldown for 3 seconds. So, like I said, she gets a little slight buff on her damage when you pop the tier 3. In the tier 4, she has a reflect, 100% of all damage received, and accumulation, and is 1.8%. So really, really nice. So that is Jean Grey in a nutshell for PvE. She's really nice. Like I said, too bad free-to-play players won't be able to get her unless they fork out money for her. And also with the check-in, you do get 15 tokens. So you'll actually have to just pay like $25. That's if you can afford her. So let me know what y'all guys think of Jean Grey's summer uniform. It's kind of refreshing, really. So definitely from the Dark Phoenix, this uniform kind of reigned supreme for a long time. So she needed a new one, but I kind of hated it had to be a paywall. But y'all let me know what y'all guys think. Hit me in the comment box down below. Smash that like button and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next video.